Good morning, it's Emma here from Way to Fitness. How are you? It's Friday again. How did that happen? It's been a proper exciting week this week at Way to Fitness. We've got our first ever Portuguese member. How exciting is that? That's the wonders of doing online classes, I know. So as well as doing online classes and having online members, I went back to some more face-to-face classes in Exeter this week, and it was such a joy to see everyone. Hi Janet. So doing both online and face-to-face classes is working really well, which I'm delighted about. We have just come to the end of our 5-day reset. It was just a free Facebook group that I created, and I've been doing talks every day for 5 days to help people get back on track with their fitness goals. So we've been talking about all sorts of different things relating to eating styles, portion sizes, dreaming goals, self-sabotage. Hi Pauline. So we've been talking about all sorts of things to get us back in track, because a lot of people say to me that after the summer they were feeling really kind of lacking motivation to do much about their health, despite the fact none of their clothes fit anymore. We're all in the same boat, we're all in there together. So we've come to the end of the 5-day reset, and it's gone really, really well, which I'm delighted about. Over on the Shine group today, we've been talking about how to not let the weekend sabotage your health success, your health and fitness goals. I was saying on the group that it took me 2 years to lose my 5 stone because I did it quite slowly, and I constantly used to get distracted every weekend. I'm hot because I've just finished Lift Lean, which is our ladies' strength training. So I would be quite good Monday to Friday, and then at the weekend, you know, some of you might drink, oh, it's wine o'clock or whatever. For me, it was always cake. I'll bake a cake and let's eat it. And my home baking would get a bit out of hand. But I slowly got there. I got my 5 stone off, but it took me a long, long time. It took me 2 years with just healthy eating and portion awareness. So I was saying on the Shine group this morning, make the weekends work for you. If you're retired and actually the weekends and the weekdays aren't any different, then that's fine. Crack on with your great food choices and your increased movement, because those are the combinations of things that are going to help your waistline return to what you want it to be. For those of us that work, sometimes we see the weekend as a bit of a kind of, oh, I've deserved it sort of space. I'm going to eat and drink whatever I want. And of course, that's your choice. If you want to, that's absolutely fine. But you're going to really slow down your progress, getting back into your jeans that might have fitted before lockdown. So I was saying to the group, why don't you consider the weekend as an opportunity to really make progress rather than slow yourself down? So I was saying that it might well be that you can do some extra activity at the weekend instead of less. Who's there? Hi, Pauline. Because sometimes if you're caught up during the week with childcare and granny care, older people care, you're just busy at the week. You don't make time to be active, to do maybe some stretching, some strengthening, and other exercise sessions that I do. But you could make the chance to do it at a weekend. You could also factor in extra walks in your weekend. You can review what you're eating. Still go out, if you like to socialise at weekends. Some of my members were saying how much they love a roast dinner, going out for a Sunday roast, because there's all those vegetables and you haven't had to peel them. I love that. But that's fine. But maybe consider how many different sources of carbohydrates you really need with your roast dinner. So of course you can have your roast beef and your roast potato, your vegetables, but consider, do you need roast potatoes? Do you need Yorkshire puddings? Because of course, if you want them, have them, but they're white carbohydrates. They're going to go straight round your middle. So if you can get into the habit of cutting back, maybe just have 1 instead of 3 roast potatoes, or see if someone else wants your Yorkshire pudding, that sort of thing. That way, you're going to continue the great progress you're making Monday to Friday. And you're not going to sabotage it. And at the weekend, instead of thinking, oh, I'm tired, I deserve this bottle of wine, get a bath running. In our house, it takes 13 minutes to run a bath. So we need to run the bath, get in it. If you haven't got a bath, you've only got a shower, that's fine. Move away from that habit of just sitting and drinking wine. Do something different. Get yourself a new book. Start a new craft activity. Do something different instead of nibbling and drinking on Saturday and Sunday nights. And that way you'll just make quicker progress. There are others of us at weekends that actually change how we eat and the times we eat. I've done a tiny bit of intermittent fasting and it works really well. That's just a posh word for not eating breakfast. As long as you don't have a health condition that requires you to eat regularly, like diabetes, or you're not on medication that says have at breakfast time after breakfast, because that's not going to work for you. But the rest of us, if we're not that hungry, we could always skip breakfast at a weekend. We can have plenty to drink instead and just have lunch and dinner. And the body really likes that break, the break between you not eating after your evening meal. So you go all night and then until lunchtime the next day before your next meal. And the body really appreciates that. It's not going to suit everyone. It's certainly not going to suit anyone who's had issues with disordered eating in the past. But if that's not you and you think, actually, do you know what? I think I might give that a go. It can really affect your hunger levels, i.e. you get less hungry. It's odd, isn't it? You think the less you eat, the more hungry you're going to be. But as long as you're drinking plenty, then actually having once or twice a week, just pausing, not having breakfast and eating your first meal at lunchtime can be really helpful in losing some inches. Anyway, I hope that's been useful. I'd like to challenge you this weekend to move more and to consider what you're eating and think to yourself, do I really need to be relaxing, eating and drinking high bev, or actually can you do another relaxing activity that doesn't involve lots of food and alcohol, because you'll get back into your jeans quicker. Anyway, we're off canoeing this afternoon. It's really exciting. I've got Pilates 10 to 11 on Zoom this morning. Then a group of us are going canoeing down on the River Exe. Photos to follow. I'm taking a change of clothes, but I really hope I don't fall in. See you soon. Bye.